we run these camps through the lens of the Holy Spirit.
And lead these young men on a journey to pursue a passion of following Jesus Christ.
My name's Josh Jones. Warrior Mindset and Junior Warriors has shown me the need that youth boys have for training and preparation for real life.
My name is James Life, but I go by Jamie. Well, first and foremost, I'm a man of Christ, a Christian. Warrior Mindset is a team building and mental performance company.
We run camps all over the country, but today we're running a camp up here in Dayton, Ohio, and we're just having an unbelievable time. It's a 3-day camp.
Our mission is to help individuals and teams thrive. Our ethos is we're warriors in every situation and we're leaders in every opportunity. And what we believe in life is that everybody has an opportunity to be a warrior. It's a choice on being a warrior, and a warrior means that you set the example and then you demand it from other teammates.
What we do can be summed up in our Warriors Creed, and that goes something like this. We're forged in faith and purpose, setting the standard for excellence. We have courage with the strength to act in the face of fear. We're disciplined, demonstrating both consistency and self-control, making tough decisions for the team.
My name's Neil Bailey, former U.S. Marine, one of the co-founders of Junior Warriors and Warrior Mindset. Warrior Mindset is a leadership development, mental performance, and culture building company. Those are the three pillars that we focus on, and our mission's simple. We are there to help teams and individuals thrive, to build culture and develop courage, resilience, and character.
Hi, my name is Kevin Armstrong. I'm one of the instructors here with Junior Warriors. Having the ability to sow into young men, not just in skills of life and kind of how to navigate this world, especially when one where it seems like the masculine man is starting to fade, but one that we can just sow a spiritual seed into as well, be able to share the gospel and just show them that being a Christ-centered man is also a manly man.
My name's Dan Canals, here on site as an instructor. What does Warrior Mindset mean to me? Warrior Mindset is an opportunity for us to train and mentor the young boys, young youth through the Junior Warriors program. I feel honored and privileged to be able to do that after spending a career in the military and exercising leadership and also the great mentors that I've had in my military career. I've been able to learn and grow from that.
My name is Jason Riley. I'm here with the Junior Warriors Project, helping these guys out. I've known all of these guys for a very long time. I've known Jamie Slife for probably since I was 19 years old, so 31 years. What they're doing here is absolutely outstanding in trying to make a difference in the lives of a lot of young men.
Yeah, so we run these camps through the lens of the Holy Spirit. That's the whole point. We're teaching these boys a Christian foundation. We give them a prayer model. They even have opportunities to get baptized in the river if they want to do that. But between all the instructors at this camp and the volunteers who come in and help us with it, we get opportunities to share our testimonies with these young men for them to see it's okay to be a hardcore manly Christian. That's a big part of these camps. Is life is not soft, life is not easy, and there's gonna come a point where you have to grow up from being a boy to a young man, a leader, a real husband, a real father. And so the purpose of everything that we put them through in these camps, while teaching them that Christian foundation and reinforcing the importance of prayer and the Holy Spirit, is for these boys to see that it goes together. So to see that you can be a tough, gritty Christian, and that's okay.
I tend to tear up sometimes when I talk about this, but when you start to, I remember when I was younger in my faith, and I'm still very juvenile in my faith, I was I was shy. I was almost embarrassed to say, hey, I'm a Christian. I was afraid to say it, even though he was always there, right? The belief in it. When I became stronger in my faith to tell people, that's why I tell people who I am is first and foremost, I'm a man of Christ, a Christian. That's who I am first. Then I'm a proud husband. Then I'm a proud father. And then what I did and what I do, military, that. How did Junior Warriors come about, and how does it lead young men to faith, purpose, and resiliency?
You know, I'm in a position now, I feel like, you know, God's calling me to give back, specifically to our youth. And now that, you know, being a part of Warrior Mindset and the mission that they have in building today's youth, specifically in the boys program, is an incredible opportunity, and feel fortunate and blessed to be able to do so.
My whole life has been guided by God. I actually have been a guy that I was a minister prior to the Marine Corps as a young man. I was following the precepts of Christ. Joined the Marine Corps. A lot of stuff changed in my life over the years. And matter of fact, at this camp, I will be baptized again. I was baptized as a child. I'll be baptized again. And I have recommitted my life to God. Over the last 4 weeks, I've seen great changes in my life personally. And it's also, you know, being around my brothers, iron sharpens iron. So when you surround yourself with good people, it tends to come out in you as well. So I have recommitted my life to God here 4 weeks ago. And tomorrow I'll be baptized right here in the Miami River.
When Junior Warriors was founded, when we decided to create it, and really it was, I'm the one that decided I was going to do it. The very first thing is that we wanted to have men of faith. We wanted to teach young men not to be embarrassed, not to be shy, not to, that first and foremost, Junior Warriors, here's what, how Junior Warriors brings men to Christ, young men to Christ. We have to understand that our purpose is not tied into what we do. And I think as adults, we're taught that what we do is who we are. And what we do is not who we are. Who we are is tied into a purpose that's higher than us. A purpose that's higher than us. That's to understand that Jesus Christ walked this earth, godlike. And that he was God's son. And that God sacrificed his son on a cross, and he died, and 3 days later he rose for me. And the sooner that we can understand it, and the sooner we can teach it to young kids, and to teach them that the struggles that they're part of, and we put them through struggles, through adversity, that the struggles that they encounter are nothing more than the strength that they'll build later, because they have a higher purpose, and it's not tied to what they do, but it's tied to who they are. And first and foremost, they're young men of Christ. And that's how we do it. We do it through the adversity of it, and that's what Junior Warriors will be doing the entire time. It's the very first thing we teach.
Men come into an environment, an outdoor environment, and be put through some adversity while learning outdoor skills, wilderness survival skills, even basic things like just setting up a tent and getting a good fire going. Just seeing the need for that in society, and having the ability to put young teenage boys through those things and see them grow from it. It's inspirational. It's something that you get hooked on as an adult man, because we all know through life experience that life can be hard. And the whole purpose of doing these camps is to put these boys through some hard things together as a team, so that their minds are already getting programmed to deal with it when life brings it to them as adults.
We show resilience, being mindful, faithful, and emotionally intelligent. We live out our ethos. We're warriors in every situation and leaders in every opportunity. During the 3-day camp, your young boys, 12 to 18 years old, will learn life skills. They'll learn how to pray, build a fire, build a shelter, navigate through rough terrain. And so they'll learn things that'll help them survive out in the wilderness, but also things like changing a tire, replacing or jumping a battery in a car, and doing things that'll help them survive and be useful in everyday life. Even more impactful is us sitting around the fire, having fireside chats about things that they're struggling with. Discipline, resilience, courage on the football field, in their home life, with their friends as they make choices. One of my main contributions to the camp is I teach a class on the moral compass, and that choices will determine our path in life.
When that time arises and you get to step up and you get to change an outcome because of your leadership, because of that moment in time, we help people understand that. We don't teach leadership, we expose it through our adversity. That's what Warrior Mindset does.
Throughout my military career, personal life, I've been faced with a lot of adversity. So I feel that that adversity and suffering that I've endured eventually shaped me to a point where now I have an opportunity to help others through their adversity, and especially these young men. When I grew up, I was troubled youth, wild kid. So to be able to use those wrong decisions that I made to help shape the right decisions of this next generation is extremely important. It's a very big passion of mine.
We're hoping that these kids, that these young men understand that first and foremost, no one can make them feel inferior without their permission, because their purpose lies in something much bigger than themselves.
Our vision for Warrior Mindset moving forward is to walk through every door that God opens for us and to impact every single person that we come in contact with, and to ultimately save and lead them to faith in Jesus.
What we're hoping to expose these guys to is the more that you put Him first and foremost, anything's possible. Anything's possible.
Ultimately, I think the future vision, whether that's a 5-year or 10-year goal for us, is to have a dedicated piece of property with an infrastructure and kind of build out that we can take this from the small groups that we're working with and put it on a much larger scale, be able to offer co-ed options as well, so that we can not just sow into the young men of this generation, but also be able to feed the women that want to be those shepherdess out there and live their life in Christ as well.
I hope to expose young men to something they've never seen before. These young men will be changed. They will be stronger. They will be more resilient. They will be more faith-based. We even give them a book by Dave Grossman, and it's on spiritual combat. It talks about combat against our spiritual warfare. So that's what we hope to get from this.